Hey guys, Jim here. 1990 F350. This is the white dump truck. We finally got it. It started today for the first time in how long? Oil pump went bad in it. He decided to pull the motor. You don't have to pull the motor to do an oil pump, even on one of these. You got to lift the motor some. You do not have to pull it. It's got the 5-speed. So that was real fun remating. He bastardized it. Not the owner. This is the guy he hired, the same bozo that did his minivan. This is what he did to the exhaust. He butchered it. He boogered the dipstick tube. So I got to pull the whole tube, straighten it some so I can get it to thread into the hole. We cannot get dipstick tube to go in yet. All the bolts were missing, so you can see all the gold bolts I'm putting in everywhere. I did finally get the motor and transmission mated back up. Another thing he did, he popped this off. And when he did, there's a rod in there. He let it go shooting out. Well, we put it back in. Seal's blowing in it. Got to get a new slave. Can't bleed it. So that's screwed. On top of cutting the exhaust here and here, he also cut it here and once somewhere back there. So I got to weld all this back up together. He started cutting the transmission cross member. He got it unbolted, still couldn't figure out why he couldn't make the transmission back together. So he started cutting it up here. So, don't ask me. I don't know why. I can't even answer. We're baffled. It gets better. Wait till we get topside. All the bolts were missing, hence why all the gold bolts. When he tried lifting the motor, he ran the chain right through there. So he busted all this vacuum stuff. Busted all the, as you can see, the ends are snapped off inside of there. So, I mean, this is a truck he runs just to haul garbage to the dump. That's it. I don't know how he managed it, because he hooked the chain here and over there. He busted the distributor cap. Don't know how. Not gonna go there. I already replaced it. Like I said, we started it, it runs. Now it's just a matter of getting, he busted the line right off of the power steering pump. So now we got to get a new power steering pump because he busted the plastic fitting right off the back of the pump housing. So we got to get a new power steering pump. Got to get a new clutch slave. We're going to try gluing all these fittings here. Don't know what we're going to be able to accomplish. But she did fire. I don't know if it will now. I took the jumper battery off. No, not enough juice without the jumper battery on it. So we got to get this thing, the battery charging. I got to get antifreeze for it. Yeah, because I have not put antifreeze in it yet. the emissions tubes. He cut everything. So we just pulled it, not even gonna mess with it. Not a lot we can do. Where are you gonna even find the stuff if had to put it back on? Oh, what else? I don't know, I took notes. I'd have to go back through them, but yeah, this is the issue we're having. Yeah, the guy, he was here, even hearing it run, it didn't cheer him up a whole lot, because it's just, this guy is the same bozo who screwed his minivan up. So I can understand his frustration, you know. This guy just screwed everything he touched. Yeah, not a lot to go. I mean, I got to get the exhaust welded up. I'm gonna get the pump today. And then, well, I want to get the pump and the clutch slave. That way I can back it outside, because I don't want to weld in here. We laid carpeting underneath here so I could have something to work on. So I want to get it outside so I can get the exhaust welded up. And then we're just going to do the best we can trying to get these vacuum leaks fixed. I don't know what to say. I'm at a total loss. Why this guy did what he did, I don't know. So I guess we're gonna leave it there. When we get it running all the way, we'll show a video of it running, because right now it's just trying to figure out how to fix the stuff he screwed up. Some of it's being jury rigged. Some of it we're having to buy parts for. I mean, it's a truck for him to go to the dump in. That's all he uses it for, you know, and we're putting some money into it to get it back. Oh, and then he gave him money to put new sway bar end links in it and tie rod ends. Needless to say, this is how he fixed the sway bar. He just bent the bolt over. So, yeah, now we can't just buy the bushings. Well, might be able to heat that and straighten it. The oil pan gasket. He charged them for a front and rear. All they did was goop. The hell with the RTV. Oozing out everywhere. So that's how he fixed that. Yeah, I'd have to look at the list of everything we found. Just wires hanging everywhere. But he did this, and he couldn't figure out how to get the transmission back mated to the motor, so he ran 2 ratchet straps. That's them laying over there. It's like, well, you're a freaking idiot. Now that explains why you can't, because it really wasn't that hard. He broke an ear off the starter. So this is where I say some stuff's just being jury rigged, because that's how I fixed it. Just put a bolt through it and with a nut, and it's holding. For how long? Don't know, but at least it's holding, and hopefully it'll stay holding. If not, we'll readdress that bridge, because well, he did break the bolt. The bolt wouldn't come out, so he got out the trusty Sawzall and he cut the bolt out. When he cut the bolt out, he cut a hole into the bell housing. And then he didn't disconnect the wires. He just let the starter hang by the wires. So that was an issue. And then when he went to move the truck, he broke the ear off the starter. So It ain't funny. I shouldn't even laugh. The owner is he's just livid. I can't blame him. I mean, this is costing him money, and so we're gonna end it there. We're doing this video documenting damages, keeping the bill, because when this is all said and done, he is suing the guy. So, you know, this is kind of video evidence of what he screwed up and what he charged the guy for. He charged the guy for gaskets to put the oil pan. He didn't do it. He charged him for sway bar end links. As you see, there are no end links. He charged him for new tie rod ends. There's no new tie rod ends in it. So he just charged them and charged them and charged them, and the guy paid his bill. And it bit him in the ass big time. So, you know, this is, the guy screwed him 100%. So, all right, be safe, have a good day. We'll catch y'all later.